Okay guys, it has been 2 years and like 2 months or something since I filmed a YouTube video because of my Disney college program, and 2 years later I'm a month away from my second Disney college program. No one saw this coming, right? No, probably everyone saw this coming if you know me, because ever since I've left I have been itching and scratching and hoping and wishing and praying to go back working at Disney, because the best experience of my life, would do it 10 times over again, and I'm so excited to be going back, and we're gonna talk about it because there's a lot of things to talk about. So let's get into it. So if you weren't around for the last rodeo, again, this is my second college program. I did one 2022. It was like March to December, and that was with an extension, and I worked in Animal Kingdom outdoor vending. Will be so for real with you, when I found out my park that I was working in and my role, and that I was living in a 2x2, I was like, this is bad. This is really bad. I'm going to hate this. Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. So go in with an open mind is what I say to everyone. But now, going through this whole process again, I'm trying to give myself that same advice, like, go in with an open mind. This mind is not open, and I'm so nervous. And the reason I'm filming this at like midnight and look the way I do is because I'm supposed to be finding out my role tomorrow, so I want to get this video started before we find out anything officially, because right now I know nothing. I know my dates and that's it. So my dates, I am doing a program from June 17th to January 23rd, hoping to extend, hoping to stay in Florida afterwards. Hopefully that's with Disney, and that's the game plan. A college degree now, so I don't need to run back to Dirty Jers to finish my degree. The degree is done, and I'm only here for my master's and my doctorate now. My humor hasn't gotten better, guys. I'm sorry if you were expecting that. It's probably gotten worse, actually. Okay, guys. Surprise, surprise. I'm already failing at YouTubing again. We're not surprised. This was very, very, very expected. But anyways, from the last time I recorded, I had thought at that point that next day I was finding out my role. I didn't. I waited 3 or 4 extra days, which I literally was not sleeping because I was just like so freaked out about what my role would be. And thank God, all that was for nothing, because I got my role that I literally asked for in my phone interview. I will walk you through what happened. So after days and days and days and days and days and days of waiting, everyone's texting the group me, like trying to guess when it's gonna come out. Every day by 5 o'clock we're like, all right, I guess today's not the day. Okay, then the day comes around, right? It's like 2 o'clock, almost 3 o'clock this day actually. I think it was like 2:50. So in my head I'm like, we're not getting our roles today, whatever, let's try again tomorrow. And then I get the email and I'm like, huh? And then the group me starts going off and everyone's like, oh my gosh, we got roles, freaking out. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I log into Workday, which is like the website where you fill out a bunch of onboarding forms, and the first thing you'll see is just like a general role, and it says sales. And I'm like, because in my interview I told the woman, I was like, oh, I really want merchandise. If I could have any role, it would be merchandise. I was for merchandise, children's activities, or hotel concierge. Merchandise was the first. Merchandise I ranked first when I applied for the program as well, and I see sales and I'm like, okay. So I run downstairs and tell my mom, because my mom knew like how freaked I was about this whole process and situation, and she's like, oh my gosh. I start tearing up because I'm just like so relieved that it's something I actually want to do this time around, and that it was the #1 thing I wanted to do this time around. Unreal. She's like, where are you working? I'm like, I don't know yet. So I run back upstairs and I had to fill out like a couple more forms, and guess where I'm working? Guess where I'm working? Guess. Galaxy's Edge. Galaxy's Edge merchandise.
which flashed back to my interview. The woman on the phone, the lovely woman, had said, okay, if you could work merchandise, where would you want to work? In a park, in a resort? I said, oh, I'd love to work in one of the parks. I really enjoyed being in the parks last time. She said, what park? I said, Hollywood Studios. She said, why? I said, I just love all the different areas in Hollywood Studios. It's my favorite park to go to for like a park day. I feel like you could have the coolest experience as a guest. She said, all right, what area of Hollywood Studios would you want to work in? I said, Galaxy's Edge. I think that's such an immersive area. I love the costumes. I think it's so fun. I love the shops in the marketplace. And lo and behold, I'm working merchandise in Galaxy's Edge. Does not feel real. Does not feel real. I'm still just like, so anyways, I am so excited for my role. Like, so excited. I can't get the words out. I'm just really excited because I don't know. I'm excited for the costume, for the name tag, for working merchandise, for working in studios, all the above. So yeah. And then the good news just kept coming naturally, but unnaturally, because I'm not used to good news, but I am literally a lucky charm now, and everything good is coming towards me, and I'm attracting all the good things. Then the other day I had a really fun day with my friends, blah blah blah, expecting to find out my like room layout the following day. I go to bed, I'm laying in bed, my phone starts blowing up with everyone being like, oh my gosh, the leases came out, the leases came out, the leases came out. This is like 1:20 in the morning. I'm like, what is going on? 1:20. Anyways, so then the girl that I linked to it starts texting me, and she's like, oh my gosh, the leases are out. And I'm like, okay, I guess the leases are really out, because I believe her. So I go into my email and my heart is like, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And at this point I'm thinking, all right, I already got my #1 role, so if I'm stuck in a 2x2 again, whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. I already got something really good, so this doesn't really matter. But my heart is saying otherwise, and I'm like, and one of my best friends is sleeping in my bed with me because she was sleeping over, and so I'm like, I don't want to wake her up. So I take my laptop and I go sit in my bathroom because it's 1:20 in the morning and I'm checking a lease, and I have my best friend asleep next to me, and I'm like, I don't want to disturb her. So I'm in the bathroom and I can't find the freaking line that says the room layout that'll either say 2x2, 4x2, or 4x4. I'm seeing everything else, but I can't find this line. Keep in mind, the girl that I had at this point tried to link with is like, I got a 4x2. Oh my god, please tell me you got a 4x2. And I'm like, well, either I'm just happy for her, or either we're gonna be happy together. And then I see I got a 4x2, and I'm like, where are the prank show cameras? Where are the prank show cameras? Because this is not my luck at all to get like 2 big things like this that I want. I'm like, this is crazy, because that was the #1 ranking for me. I did 4x2, then 4x4, then 2x2. I was just shocked, and I'm so excited to have my own bedroom because I have more room to decorate, a little more privacy, my sanctuary. It'll be just for me, like, amazing. So there's one piece of the puzzle left, whether or not my roommate link worked. And at this point I'm really hoping it did, because I'm really getting along with this girl. We're really hitting it off, and I'm like, I think we would be great roommates, and it would just be great if this too worked out. But what are the chances? I already got my dream role, I already got my room layout that I wanted. How am I also gonna get the roommate that I wanted, right? Like, I can't ask for that much. Then the next day, after we had signed the lease, all of us, meaning my arrival group, we were able to do this little thing on the dorms website where you can see like your building number, the floor in that building, and then your unit number. And me and her text, same room, meaning we're roommates. If you're watching this, hey, I don't want to like name drop. I don't know if you're into that. Don't want to be weird, but we're roommates, and I'm so happy. Quite literally have gotten everything I want. I was able to get a parking pass with ease. I then end up with the role that I want, at the location that I want, living in the room that I want, with the roommate that I want. If that's not pixie dust, what is? I am wholeheartedly so excited to get to Disney in like 24 days now, I think is when me and my dad will get there. So excited. I was excited anyways, but now I'm like, every single little thing and big thing fell into place. And I feel so lucky. I feel so grateful. This video is not meant to be like a brag to anyone who maybe didn't get the role or the layout or the roommate that they wanted, because listen to me right now. That was me 2 years ago. Got a 2x2, did not want a 2x2. Was working in Animal Kingdom, didn't want to be working in Animal Kingdom. Was working QSR, did not want to be working QSR. Wasn't able to link with a roommate because no one had the same dates as me. So went in blind and moved into an apartment with 2 people already living there, not knowing another girl was also moving in. Like, I got nothing I wanted, still had a fantabulous time, still going back 2 years later. Like, that goes to show you I didn't have a horrible time, it wasn't miserable, quite the opposite. So don't be discouraged. I am just so happy that my luck has changed for once, and I'm feeling so good about this program, so good about going back to Florida. I'm so excited. Please comment questions down below if there's videos you want me to make, if there's any advice I could give anyone, if anyone else is moving in and you want to chat and be friends, comment. You can follow my Disney Instagram, I'll write it in the description. It's rileyspixiedust. Yeah, I'm just, it still feels unreal, all this news. I wasn't expecting any of this. It turned out the best. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.